Hi, I'd like you to participate in a short experiment with me. Let me first give you the background. In 1944, two psychologists, Fritz Heider and Marianne Simmel, created a 2-minute silent animation. There were no actors in it. No dialogue, no narration. Just three geometric shapes moving around on a screen. Let's watch it first. If I asked you, what did you see? And you're like most people, you probably will not describe moving shapes. You'll narrate a story of one character bullying another, or someone escaping prison, or even a love triangle. Every workshop I've run this in produces different answers. What is remarkable is that everyone watches the exact same animation. The information never changes, but the interpretation is always so interesting to hear. And that is exactly the part that fascinates me. Over the years, I've realized I've seen something very similar inside organizations. Teams read the same report, they attend the same meeting, even review the same slide deck. Yet, they all leave with completely different understanding of the situation. We often assume communication is complete once information has been transmitted. The report was sent, the deck was circulated, the meeting was held. So, by that extension, communication has happened. But that's confusing two very different things: information and understanding. Information tells us the what, while understanding explains the why. The gap between these two is where most communication problems begin. Let us take an example of a sales dashboard. Revenue is down 8%. That is information. To really understand the situation, we must answer the question, why is it down 8%? This confusion between information and understanding also explains why presentations often fail. When we prepare a presentation, we already know how everything fits together. We've spent days, sometimes even weeks, analyzing the issue. The audience hasn't. They're seeing it for the first time. Yet we often present information in the order in which we discovered it. What this really means is that we're asking our audience to repeat our thinking process in real time. That is an impossible task. And this explains something that's puzzled me for a long time. Why do some people make complex ideas feel almost effortless to understand? It's because they've already done the work the audience would otherwise have to do. Good communicators don't ask the audience to organize information. They organize it first. Once I began looking at communication through that lens, something else also changed. I stopped treating every presentation as an exercise into transferring information. I started treating it as an exercise into creating understanding. That in turn changed a question now I ask before every presentation, every report, every proposal. I no longer ask myself, what else should I include? I ask, what understanding am I trying to create? Because information can be sent with a click. Understanding has to be built. And that, I believe, is the real work of communication.